Hey guys, welcome to today's workout. Again, just to remind you that these sessions will be coming to an end at the end of this month, and we will be starting our Edge program at the beginning of next month as well. So if you want more information on that, just go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com/performance or email the psmperformance@parkview.com email address to get some more information there. But to get started today, what we're going to do is we're going to go with our get-ups. So you're going to start with, Ty's going to start with his hands behind his head, and then he's going to lay all the way down on the ground, not taking his hands down, and you can get up however you want, but we're going to do 10 get-ups off the ground. Utilize whatever strategy you'd like to get on and off the floor. You can sit all the way down on the ground like he's doing there, and how he stands up just like that, or you can take a knee, whatever you want to do. But just get on and off the ground 10 times to get warmed up here. Today's workout will have quite a bit of upper body work in it, and you will need a chair or a couch. All right, and after we've done our 10 get-ups, we're going to get down into our push-up position here, and we will do our mountain climber flow. So we'll start by bringing the foot outside the hand, make sure this foot's flat on the ground, shins vertical, and then you're just going to hop and switch, and we'll do 6 on your right and 6 on your left. Hold each one for about 2 seconds up the top. Foot's flat on the ground, shins vertical, hops to switch, 6 each side, make sure the arms are straight. This is just our regular mountain climber. All right, and then the next one we're going to do is our mountain climber, our alternating mountain climber here. So we're going to drop, put the leg perpendicular with our body, arms are straight, shoulders are square to the floor, and then we're just going to drop the hip down, switch sides, make sure this leg's perpendicular with the body. Make sure you're not dropping and opening your shoulders. Chest is facing straight down. Sit 6 on each side. Take your time. Drop the hips down. Good, yeah, there you go. Get that leg out there. Does a good job keeping the shoulders closed. He's not letting his chest open up to whatever side he's twisting to. Okay, after that one, we'll get into the mountain climber with the toe grab. So on this one from the side, you'll kind of see I'm going to reach this leg through, bend my knee, grab the toe, straighten my leg out, and then alternate and switch sides. So as you're doing it, your chest should be facing somewhat towards the ceiling. If your chest is trying to stay down, it's going to be really hard to get that foot up. So make sure the chest rotates up towards the ceiling. We'll do 6 on each side here. Remember, bend your knee so you can grab your toe. Reach through, chest turns up. Good. You got to bend the knee to grab the toe. That's fine. 6 on each side here. All right, and then the next one, the last one we'll do is the double mountain climber or frogger. Hands will be inside the feet. Hop up, chest up, push the hips down. Feet go back in push-up position. Feet are flat on the ground, outside the hands. You will do 6 of these as well. Get a little pause in there. Try and pull your chest through once your feet are on the ground. Good, just like that. Yep. And he's got good posture when his feet are up there. Feet are flat as well, outside the hands. And we've got 6 of those. All right, so then the next thing we're going to get into is our upper body workout. So we're just going to go regular push-ups all the way down to the ground, except for we're going to add one little thing. So instead of the hands release like we did before, we're just going to add in, you're going to go all the way down, reach out to the side, up, all the way down, reach straight out, make a T, push up. Everything about our push-up stays the same. Our butt's leading us up, chest taking us to the ground. We're just adding hand release, make a T, back in, push up. Ty's going to go ahead and do 10 repetitions here for us. All the way down, makes a T, pushes up. Good. Good, and then he's going to flip over on his back when he's finished with these. We're going to do our regular double leg V-up today. So, as you've probably done before, I'll show you real quick. Toes are straight up and down here. Hands are straight overhead. Shoulders lead us up. Meet in the middle. Control down. Don't let your feet smack the floor. Hands go all the way up over the head every single repetition. Ty's going to go ahead and do 15 of these. Hands straight up, shoulders lead you up, touching the toes every rep. Only part of your body that's touching the ground will be your tailbone when you get to the top here. Nice and controlled. Notice I'm not hearing any pounding of the feet. All right, and then the next one we're going to do is he's going to flip back over to his push-up position. We're going to go back to that same push-up into a T. When you do this, remember, pick your hands off the ground by squeezing your shoulder blades together. Reach straight out to the side and back in to your push-up. 10 reps again on our push-ups. Good T, reaching out. Good. Squeeze your shoulder blades together to pick your hands up. That's it. His butt's leading him up and his chest takes him all the way down to the ground. And again, remember, if your hips are hitting the ground last, just make sure that your chest touches the ground first on the way down to the ground at the bottom of the push-up. Then flips back over to his V-ups here. Takes a little break here, rests a couple seconds, catch his breath. And you can go through these a little quicker since you are doing 2 parts of the body that aren't really working together at the same time. But toes stay pulled up, arms are straight over his head, and then he's going to lead up with his shoulders, nice and controlled all the way down. 15 reps again. Job. Keep it up, keep it up. All done? Okay, we're gonna hit one more set of both of these, and then we'll move on to our next round of exercises. But again, just remember, like I was talking about, if you are struggling to where on the way up, I'm rolling my hips up here, just remember, push your butt up, and then just control yourself all the way down, and then however you gotta get back up, that's fine. But do your best to control yourself with good posture all the way down to the ground versus just letting your hips drop and doing the worm back to the ground. But 10 more push-ups here, making the T out to the side still. Nice, that's it. Great job. Nice. Then we'll flip over. We'll hit these last 15 V-ups. Again, remember, don't let the feet collapse to the ground. Control down, shoulders come up off the ground first, and you got 15 of these. Nice, good posture. Way to come up. Good job. That's it. And it's okay, take your time on these, probably getting a little tough now. We'll have done 45 double leg V-ups in about 3 minutes, so moving pretty quick here. Keep it up, you're almost there. All right, then we're gonna hop up. Next, we're gonna go through our I, Ys, and Ts. So on this one, we want to slightly bend your knees here, push your back into basically where your back's parallel with the ground. We'll go through an I, a Y, and a T. When we're doing this, we'll do 15 I's, 15 Y's, and 15 T's. Make sure you have good posture, so don't be rounded here. Keep your chest up, knees slightly bent, push your butt back, and take your chest down to the floor. Keep that posture, and focus on squeezing through the back of your shoulders, shoulder blades, things like that as you're doing these. But Ty's gonna go ahead and go through 15 I's. He's got good posture, raising up, head's down, you're not craning your neck up, looking. Nice little pause at the top, 15 reps on the I's. When you finish the I, you can stand up for a second. Good, stand up, give yourself a little bit of a break, and then again, when you're doing this, posture's gotta be good through your low back. You don't wanna have your hips rolled up underneath you, so stick your butt back, make sure you're going up into that Y. We'll go thumbs up with the Y. As you're doing this, you should feel it up in your upper back, traps, shoulder blades, things like that. But 15 Y's now. Butt's back, good posture, back's flat. Knees slightly bent, feet are on the ground flat. Good, and you can see his back working. You can see the shoulder blades coming together. All right, and then he's gonna stand up one more time here. Give himself a little bit of a break, and then we'll get into that T's now. So with T's, we'll go palms facing straight to the ground, squeeze up and back. as you're doing this, hold it. Again, you should feel your shoulder blades pinching together as you do this one. Hold it at the top for a second. He's going to do 15 more reps here. Nice. Good squeeze at the top. Okay, and then the next thing we're going to do is our dips. Now, one thing to think about when you're doing these, just grab a chair, couch, whatever you got near you, that'll work. Only go as low as feels comfortable at the start. First couple times doing these might feel a little something in your shoulder, but you should be okay here. All we're going to do is have our legs here. If you want to make it easier, just bend your legs. If you want to make it harder, legs straight. Then you're just going to drop your hips to the ground, push up. Drop your hips to the ground, push up. Again, if you want to make it easier here. And then all we're doing is bending the elbows on the way down and then driving the elbows straight up. Ty's going to do 10 reps here. Then we'll get back to our I, Ys, and Ts. Taking this about as low as you can to the ground, push it straight up. Nice. So then we'll go back into those I, Ys, and Ts again. Again, we're doing 15 Is, 15 Ys, and 15 Ts. Take your time with this in between sets. Just make sure you get a little rest. You know, you don't want to be burning your back too bad while we're doing this. We want to have good form, good posture in our position here. Nobody's back's rounding to the ground. And as you go, make sure that you're not creeping your back up. So keep that chest parallel to the ground here. Don't think, as I get to 10, 11, 12, I don't want my back coming raising up. Try and keep the back as parallel to the ground as you can for all 15 repetitions. That's why when you stand up, give you a little break in between, shake out your legs, your back, everything, because it will take quite a toll. Probably feel your lower back, glutes, hamstrings burning a little bit while you're doing this. Then we'll get into these Ys here. Everything's the same. Posture, knees slightly bent, feet flat on the ground, thumbs pointing straight to the ceiling on this. Squeezing the shoulder blade, feeling your muscles work here. Good, keep that chest down. Okay, another little break here, and then we got our last 15 Ts. Then we'll do our last set of dips, and then we'll get into a couple other abs and upper body things to finish out. All right, we got our last set of Ts right here. Posture the same, palms are facing down on this one, remember. Squeeze the shoulder blades up and together. Good, arms stay straight. Nice, get a good squeeze at the top. And then if you feel like these dips were too easy with the legs straight too, you can always try it with just 1 foot down. That'll add a little bit of weight as well. So that's just one little change you can make if you feel like the dips were too easy with the straight leg or with the legs bent. But 10 more dips here, and then we will move on to the next exercise. All right, so you'll be done with the chair now. You want to do some abs? Yeah. This next one? Okay. So the next one we're going to do is just our regular, or our kind of like our toe ups, but it's going to be single leg toe ups, so it might be called scissors. But we'll get down into our normal position here, hands straight out to the side. We'll start with one leg up, and then we're just switching. And we'll do 20 on each leg. Make sure it's getting perpendicular and parallel with the ground. We'll call these our scissors. Big switches. Make sure the leg's going straight up. We got 20 each leg, 40 total scissors here. Eyes are on the belly button. Big swings, fast, controlled down. Don't let it smack the ground. Job out of the way. Head's looking at his belly button the whole time. Don't get late in the reps and start dropping your head back. Keep that low back pushed down on the ground. All right, he's going to stand up next. We're going to do what we call hand walkouts. Kind of like an inchworm, but we're just going to be in place the whole time. So feet will be relatively close together, slight bend in your knees. Do your best to keep your legs straight. Walk your hands out as far as you can. Keep reaching, reach, and then back up to that push-up position. You can stand it up. We'll do 10 repetitions walking out. Try and get your hands over your head. Try not to just go to push-up position. Challenge yourself a little bit. He's going to do 10 repetitions here. Yeah, walk them out. Good. Keep the hips still, or don't let the hips sag down when you get out there. He keeps the abs braced. Remember, somebody's about to punch you in the stomach, so keep your rib cage closed down versus letting it open up. And this will be a good one for building up some arm, shoulder, upper body strength, as well as some core strength. And also stretch out your hamstrings a little bit. So you see from the side there, he has good posture through here. He doesn't let his hips drop down when he gets out over with his hands over his head. Look how far he's getting out there. Challenge yourself. Get as far as you can with your hands over your head. Only got 10 repetitions here. That's it. That away. Job. Okay, and then the last thing we're going to do with these lower body exercises is we're going to hit one 45-second iso hold on both legs, and that will conclude the workout for the day. But just to give you a little bit of a break, remember on our lunge iso holds, we got 2 inches off the ground here. We're not here, our legs straight or on the ground. It's 2 inches off the ground, 45-second hold on both legs, and that will be the end of the day for today. All right, Ty, you ready? Legs should be fresh. And up. 45 seconds here. $30 more to go. Here we go. Piece of cake. We got 10 seconds. Drop that knee down just a touch right there. Push yourselves a little bit. Push that knee down. 5 seconds. This last 5 seconds. And time. Switch it up. Last 45 seconds of work, and then you are finished for the day. All right, here we go. Last 45. And up. Out of the way. Good job. Take that knee down just a touch. We're almost there. We got 20 seconds to go. He's fighting through. He had his first soccer game this weekend. We got 6 seconds. Hold tight. Drop that knee down just a touch. The last 5. And time. All right, good work today. That concludes the workout. And again, remember, if you want more information, go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com/performance to find out more about our EDGE program.